What's up, guys? So this lesson is going to be in drop D tuning. So the low E string, you're going to tune down to a D. So it should sound like that. Then the rest of the 5 strings stay the same. So it'd be D, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, so jump right into it. First part sounds like this. Okay, so the first part of the song, it starts out with kind of the main riff, and it's just a series of these double stops. So the first one is going to be the 5th fret G, 6th fret B, the 2 strings. You're going to pluck both of those strings and give it a little bit of a bend. You could also play this up at the 10th fret on the D and G string. Okay, so after you hit that double stop and give it a little bit of a bend, you're going to hit the low E string. Then you're going to come to the 7th fret on the D and G, another double stop. You're going to pluck those, and you're hitting the low E string again. I know we tuned it down to a D, but I'm going to just call it the low E string. So it's... Then you come to the 5th fret on the same strings, the D and G. You're going to pluck those. It's a double stop. Then you're going to hit it again and slide to the 7th. Okay, so it sounds like this all together. Okay, I'll do it again. So between every pluck, you're hitting that bass note. Okay, so the next part sounds like this. Okay, so what you're doing there is you're hitting the D open, you're going to hammer onto the 3rd really fast, and then to the 5th. So it's like that. Then you're going to hit the bass note again on the 6th string, and then you're going to do a pull off on the D string 3rd fret. You're going to hit it and pull off to open. Okay, so it slowly looks like this from the beginning. Okay. Then you start over again. And then the 3rd time. And then on that 3rd time when you get there, you're going to do another pull off on the 3rd fret on the A string. And then it goes into... Okay, after you do the pull off on the A string 3rd, then it goes into this. That's the next part. So what that is it's going to be 3rd fret, I bar, the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. Then you're just picking through 6, 5, 4, 5. Then you're going to slide it on the low E to the 5th fret and do the same thing. So it's... Okay. So again, slowly from the beginning. And then the last part is... So after you pick from the 3rd to the 5th, you're going to hit the bass note, 6th string, open, and then you're going to go, which is 3rd fret A. You're hitting the 3rd, then the low 6th string, hitting the 3rd again, and then open D. Okay, so it's... One more time. And then you start right back over. Okay, then you start right back over from the beginning, and it goes into the verse where he's starting to sing, and sounds like this. Okay, so you're doing the same thing, but instead of doing that part, you're just gonna hold on the 7th fret, the D and G double stop. Okay, so then you're gonna hit the bass note again, and then hit the double stop, hit the bass again, and then double stop, and then you start over. Okay, so that's what he's playing through the verse, and it sounds like this. And then it goes back into this. So all the parts I just showed you there is what he kind of plays throughout most of the song. The only other part that it goes to is it's going to go to the 5th fret. You're going to do a power chord on like the low E, A, and D string. And you're just strumming up and down. And then it goes back into this. So those are all the main rhythm parts of the song, and then I'm going to break down the solo for you. Okay, so before the solo, there's kind of a lead line that he plays that happens right before the solo, and it sounds like this. Okay, that's what it sounds like, and then it goes right into the solo. So what you're doing there is you're going to be on the 12th fret G. You're going to bend up, and then bend down. And then 10th fret G. Back to the 12th G. Back to the 10th again. And then 12D, 10D. And then 12A. You're going to slide it to the 10th. Hit the 8th fret A. So it's... Then you're sliding from the 10th to the 12th on the low E string. So it's... Then you're hammering from the 10th to the 12th really fast on the D string. And then on the G string. And give it a little bit of vibrato. Okay, so slowly it looks like this. And then it goes right into the solo. So, first part of the solo after coming out of... That's the first part. So it's 10, 10 on the G. You're gonna hit it twice. 12 on the D. And then 10 to 12 hammer on the D. So it's... Okay, so the next part of the solo sounds like this. Okay, so you're sliding from the 10th to the 12th on the D, 10th on the G, 12th on the G, and then you're going to do a quick slide to the 13th fret on the G, and then back to the 12th, G, 10th on the G. Okay, so it's... And then twice on the D string 12th fret. Okay, so far from the beginning of the solo, it looks like this. Okay, next part of the solo sounds like this. Okay, what you're doing there is it's going to be another double stop. You're going to slide from the 12th and 11th fret, so it's 11B, 12th G. So you're going to slide that up 2 frets, and you're going to hit it 3 times. So now you're on the 13th and 14th fret, B and G. Then you're sliding back down on the G string from the 14th to the 12th. So you're sliding down to the 12th, then you're hitting the 10th on the G, back to the 12th. So it's... back to the 10th again. Okay, then you're doing a pull off from the 12th to the 10th really fast on the D string, landing on the A string 12. Okay, so that part looks like this. So next part sounds like this. So what you're doing there is you're gonna slide into the 12th fret on the A, and it's the D string 10, D string 12, G string 10, and then G string 12, back to the 10 on the G. Then you're gonna do a pre-bend on the G, 12th fret, and bring it down. To the 10 G. Back to the 12 G. Back to the 10 again. And land on the 12 D. Okay, so slowly it looks like this. Okay, so far the solo from the beginning, slowly, looks like this. Okay, next part. So you're going to be on the 13th fret on the high E, and you're going to hammer onto the 15th fret, pull off, back to the 13th, and land on the 15th fret B, and you hit it twice. And give it a little bit of vibrato. Okay, so that's the first little part, and then pretty much the same thing, but you're going to start on the B string 13th to the 15th, and then 13th high E by itself, and then another hammer on, pull off, and then twice on the B 15 again. Okay, so it's next part is you're going to slide back on the G string from the 14th fret to the 12th, 10th fret G, 12th fret D, 10th fret D, and when you hit the 10th fret D, you're going to slide it to the 12th. Okay, so then you hold down the D and G on the 12th fret. You're going to slide it down to the 10th fret. Okay, so it's... Then you're hitting the low E open. And then you're doing another double stop slide on the A and D string from the 10th to the 12th. Okay, so that whole little part sounds like this so far. Okay, so the last part of the solo, he plays it a little bit faster, and what he's doing is that's a slowed down version of it. Okay, so what he's doing is it's going to be a bend on the 12th fret G, and then it's going to be 10th fret B, and then 10th fret high E. And then it's going to be a pull off from the 13th fret to the 10th on the B. So after you do the pull off, you're landing on the 12th fret G. You're going to hit that, and then you're going to hit it a second time and bend. Bring it back down, do a pull off to the 10th fret, and land on the 12th fret D. Okay, so slowly it looks like this. And then when you land there, you're going to do another pull off on the 12th fret D to the 10th. And then you're hitting the 10th fret G and landing on the 12th fret D. Okay, so slowly that riff looks like this. Again, slowly it's... Okay, so just to go through it one more time, I'm going to play through the whole solo again, slowly. It looks like this. Alright, cool guys, so that's all the main rhythm parts of the song and the solo. I hope the lesson helped. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do for more lessons and tutorials coming up, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.